So I'm at school. I'm doing work in a class that I'm not supposed to be doing, procrastinating, usual high school stuff. And then I'm on the news and I'm just checking my feed, and all of a sudden I see AirPods 2, and this time it's not a rumor. I'm like, oh my god, I had no idea they were out. Checked the Apple website, scrolled through the whole thing, and I was just kind of like, that's it? And yeah, that's my overall thought about the AirPods 2, or I like to call them the AirPods 1.25, because there really isn't that big of a difference. And what really bugged me was that Apple had to differentiate the AirPods models, the new ones. They have one with charging case and they have one with the wireless charging case. They have to hike the price up to get this $200 to have the privilege of taking your AirPods case and just going charging. It's just so dumb. And then they also have the audacity to charge $80 for a charging case for your old AirPods that are not quite new enough. It's just like, I know I'm getting kind of ranty here, but Apple needs to get their act together. People are not going to pay this much money for these kind of features. The wireless charging should be implemented into the form factor that costs $160. They should not have two variants. They can have two variants, but they shouldn't. They're just milking us dry. Honestly, they're trying to make as much money as possible. If they kept the price range the same and they implemented wireless charging, kept it at $160, I think they'd sell a lot more. Maybe they wouldn't. They probably have some genius marketing analyst, who thinks they can, get away with charging that much. I think it's just wrong. Now they got like 4 different iPads and 2 different versions of AirPods. It's just silly, and Apple needs to cut that out. And I hope that I don't sound like I'm hating just to hate. I mean, I own the XS Max, I own a Mac, I own AirPods, I own an Apple Watch. I don't have it on me right now. I love Apple, and I'm probably the closest thing you could get to a fanboy, but I'm critical of them, and I have more of an objective viewpoint of the whole tech market. I know what works best for me, and as of right now, Apple's doing that for me with iMessage and Final Cut Pro. But yeah, I'm just kind of sick of Apple's antics, thinking they can overcharge us, kind of take advantage of their consumer base, because eventually people are not going to buy it. They're going to look towards companies like Samsung, who are offering the Samsung Buds, or the Galaxy Buds that cost $130, that do very similar things. Hey Siri functionality is great, better performance is great, and the Qi wireless charging is great. Love the features. I'm really happy to see them. But all of those, once again, should be consolidated in a $160 product. I just think it's really, once again, unacceptable that Apple is charging $200 for a product that is marginally different and then has wireless charging. And I hope, once again, this isn't too negative. I mean, I had been watching, what's up guys, everything Apple Pro here. Apple AirPods 2 are going to be incredible. Black color scheme coming. All this stuff. I might have been too hyped up. I may have had too high of expectations. I'd love to hear what you think about the AirPods 2 in the comments section down below. Maybe I'm being too critical, maybe I'm not, but once again, I do think it's bullshit that Apple is charging $200 or $40 more for a feature that, once again, should be in the $160 price point. So anyway, that's my spiel. I love AirPods. I think the originals are still worth getting. Love them to pieces. I use them every day. I use my AirPods so much that the outer casing is discolored. But to pay $40 extra for wireless charging, and to buy an entirely new pair for a very marginal upgrade, I don't think they're worth it if you already have them. And if you don't have them, great, buy the new ones, buy the ones without the charging case. Or I would recommend you try to snag these at a discounted price, because they're not that much different. They connect fast, they sound great, good battery life, they charge quickly, not too much different. And I'm sorry, my phone is buzzing. But anyway, that wraps things up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Felt like I had to share my opinion on this very hot and controversial product. I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like on this video, comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, I'm Noah, and I will catch you all in the next one.